Hello everyone, welcome to Passionate Perseverance Tarot. Thank you so much for joining in today. Today is going to be an ongoing look at the energy surrounding Neziah Harris. I have done previous readings and I felt pulled to the energy. I feel it like this, like trying to get a message out about where her body remains are located. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is my interpretation of the tarot. I'm an energy reader and I use tarot as my medium to help me connect the dots, okay? And to give me confirmation of what I'm usually seeing in my mind's eye. So thank you very much. That's my process, everyone. As soon as I sat down, these cards started just flying at me, really trying to bring forward a message in regards to the location of where her remains. I do feel as though she is in spirit, and I've done previous readings. If you haven't already, please go take a look at those in order to kind of be caught up from where I'm at as far as a reader. I'm not going to go through everything from previous readings here. I'm just jumping in, okay? Because the energy is really popping for me right now. So I want to go ahead and see what message wants to come out. I do feel pulled to an island of some sort, near water, possibly in water, but if it is in water, it's waist-high water. I don't think deep water. I think in the shallows of some sort. I constantly get hidden, also, but not hidden, able to be found if there's a light that is actually looking for her. Now, please don't misinterpret me. I'm not trying to advise anyone to do anything dangerous or anything where they would go actually physically looking for her. This is just to try to put the energy out there into the universe so that hopefully it will ripple out and there will be some sort of cause and effect there with someone taking an extra moment, right? And noticing something and digging a little bit deeper, or energy really does kind of ripple out that way and have an impact. So that is my intent. Thank you. Because I know that the police are doing their job and it's been asked to have no interference with that. So again, not my intent. All right, let's take a look. What cards came out first was, I do feel as though there was a road traveled down, a road, treed, wooded area traveled down that led to the ultimate location of where her remains were left. I have the Solitude card. This is really what I feel pulled to, if not solitude with like a building or a structure that she might have been dumped in close to water, possibly like a well structure, and in the bottom of it, because I have rock bottom coming out. And I also have the wishing well that fell out altogether. Now, I also have dry desert on the bottom, so it makes me feel as though the opposite of a desert, but also I get pulled multiple times to like seeing things from a different perspective, seeing things from a different vantage point of view. Like maybe you have to go up high and looking down, something along those lines of upside down, flipping the script a little bit. And I've been seeking clarity on that, trying to connect those dots. We'll see if we get anything more today. Now this card also came out and I found it very interesting because it's showcasing again, hidden but not hidden, able to be found, but in some way needing to shine a light. That's what I keep getting pulled to. There is a boat here. I've been pulled to a boat many times, and I do feel as though she's showcasing me an actual physical boat. So I feel as though at some point she was on a boat or her remains were put on a boat and transported. I do feel pulled to a river specifically. I've had that come out in previous readings also. I have had fire come out. I have not been able to really connect those dots. And I've also had some sort of castle, some sort of structure, something that's elevated in an elevated position that would be above her or near her or in the background in some way. And I also get like arching tunnels. But I'll let you see this card here and that imagery, and then we'll jump in and get further clarity. So thank you everyone for joining in today. I really feel very pulled and connected to her energy. When I first read for her, I read blind without having any knowledge of the case. I now am a little bit better familiar with the moving parts and understand that it's going to be going to trial, hopefully in March of 2025. All right, let me see what deck I feel pulled to. I just feel cold. I feel cold. Very, very ice cold. I feel like there's definitely ice around where she is right now. And it's a cold, dark location. But there's a light. Or it's showcasing like shining a light. And I also get this every time, the reflection. There's something to do with reflection also. I'm going to focus on this card because I feel pulled to it. The Solitude card, it's a number 13. I do feel pulled to an island. I'm just circling here. It's like underneath, which would lead me to feel like if it's a well, it's like here, in the in-between. I just feel pulled to like in here. So if this could look like the actual imagery, but I just feel pulled to here and it hits me in my chest like I can't breathe. Something suffocating, holding down. Suffocating or holding down or pulling down or stuck. Let me see from this deck if there's anything. Sacrifice is coming out. I've gotten this card from the energy, so when I split the deck, I get sacrifice. And it's hitting me really hard in the chest today. Like I can't breathe. I'm sorry, just give me one moment to process through. Yeah, it's like a weight on the chest. And then you can see in this card, like in the shallows, face down, they're in shallow water, murky water, could be reminiscent of this location also. Let me just get further clarity. Is there anything else from this? Oh, it's really affecting me right in the throat. I'm sorry. I don't... feeling, and I apologize, someone's dropping off a mail or a package is being dropped off, and my dog is barking, so I apologize everybody for all the disturbances right here. I feel it in my throat. It's choking. There's a choking and a pressure in the upper chest and the throat, the lower throat. She couldn't fight back, feeling very vulnerable. I'm seeing this card here. And now I have the isolation and lonely card. Couldn't fight back, very vulnerable. And I'm feeling choked. Oh, God. It's okay, beautiful. It's okay. Show me what you need to show me. I know. It's not going to hurt me. It's okay. That's it. Okay, just a tightening around the throat. Just a tightening around the throat, like a noose almost around the neck. Felt like a noose around the neck, and then it just left. It got bad and felt like in my head then. So I feel it tightening around my neck. I don't know if there's an actual rope, but it felt like a pulling and not able to get it off. And not able to breathe, but I also feel like in water, like bubbles blowing possibly. I don't know if that could be correct. I don't know. I'm just seeing around the neck because this is showcasing me around the neck space and it's making me feel again. All right, we'll see if we get further clarity. I wasn't expecting that, but I did ask her to show me what she needed to show me prior to coming into this reading. So now it's feeling really heavy in my head. Is there anything else? We have this card coming out. I've gotten it before for statue. See how there's water? Droplets. See how there's water here? I don't know if, like, shoved in water, like head shoved in water and also being choked. And I don't know, but that's what I'm feeling. That is what I'm feeling. And I'm trying to connect it with my mind's eye, but it goes blank. When I try to connect it with my mind's eye, I just get dark. Okay, this has come out too. Distorted view, seeing things from a different perspective, upside down, but in the shallows. In the shallows. And again, it's another card showing me this solitude. I have a lot of cards showing me the same thing. So let me just try to go to different decks. I'm being pulled to just what this looks like here in the Lies Beneath deck, and I'll pull from here specifically, but again, it's like shallows. I have the anger, like frustrated, and this is how I feel with not able to fight back in any way. Not able to fight back in any way. Depression card coming out, feeling lonely, feeling scared, feeling lonely, feeling scared, not able to fight back in any way, feeling abandoned, feeling abandoned. I have the runaway card coming out, but I feel as though this was part of the deeper web of lies that was going to be told, like said runaway, possibly said runaway in regards to being taken, or being the T word with trafficking as part of the bigger plan of a lie. I don't know if that's correct, but I do have it coming out. So I do have that coming out. I don't know if it was just part of the lie that was maybe going to be told. I'll try to circle back to that. I just want to get further clarity on this solitude card, because I was taken through and shown physically feeling of strangulation and very upset and frustrated and scared over this. Is there anything further in regards to this solitude card? Okay, yes, again, feeling alone, feeling abandoned, feeling lost, sad, abandoned, left. And I feel as though left by this King of Pentacles energy. I'm going to put this card up here and we'll go back to that. Okay, further clarity. When I split the deck, again, feeling frozen, not able to obviously speak, not able to defend herself. Another card showing that, but hoping to be able to, lost soul coming out, lost soul coming out, hoping with time in reverse, praying that her physical remains will be found. Feeling abandoned, because I have it right here, abandoned, dismissed, and hoping that she will be, her remains will be discovered. Hoping that her remains will be discovered. I do have this coming out. I don't know if it's showcasing a possible location, what it would look like. It's showing me again, like in the shadows, in confusion. This is showing clashing differences and incompatibility. I'll put it here for now. There's something to do with, again, the lusting energy here, or I would put it like this, being used for that. If that was just part of a repeated pattern of trying to disappear people, I feel as though that could be possible, because I have it, yeah, coming out as a possible way to disappear people. Or it's just believed that, and I do have the fertility family card now coming in reverse because of this situation, and I do believe she was with child from my previous readings. Because of that situation, it was tried to disappear her and assumed that it would be, there might be a repeated pattern of girls going missing because of that, and thinking that it would just be considered that again. I'm not saying that there wasn't issues with the whole dynamic here in her case, because obviously there's a serious pattern of abuse that was happening in regards to this, but I think it was also going to be used as a, well, she ran away, and we know what happens with runaways, right? And I feel pulled to that was going to set the stage for where she disappeared to, or what happened to her. Okay. Man, I'm feeling it in my throat. She's really showing me my throat. Give me being choked. She's really showing me being choked today. Let me just go ahead and get further clarity in regards to other decks, if I can get anything that comes out to showcase that. I had runaway and imprisonment, and I split the deck, and imprisonment came out. So I have this card coming out. I have beach coming out with desert underneath. This is important. This is important in some way, shape, or form. I don't know if it's showing me the absolute opposite of a desert, because see how they've come out 2 times now in reverse? That's important, and it's seeing things from a different perspective. Maybe there's sand. Maybe there's sand there also, because it's here with the beach. Maybe it's an area where there's sand and water, like actual beach. Beach would also look like clay. I know I've gotten clay before also. I'm going to try to get further clarity on the desert card. I'll leave that out and see. But let me just try I get hidden coming out, imprisonment coming out. I do have wooded area coming out also. And I feel with the caution going down this wooded road or into the woods. And then a boat is coming out. Then we have the boat coming out. I'll put that there. I do have the possibility of this. I wasn't going to pull it, and then I felt it. So I'm going to pull that, and then something with secret and water. Why are you showing me strangulation? Why are you showing me this feeling of being choked? Why are you showing me this feeling of being choked? Further clarity, beautiful. Further clarity. Party. Justice. Party and justice. The drink. The drink. Were you forced to drink something? And it made you feel like you're choking. I think so. Partner, accomplice in crime went out, and jealousy. And then money is here. I'm just going to look at the rest. Mountains and abuse and neglect. And then I have the passing. Okay. Let me just see. Let me see if I can get something that's showcasing drink, because I think party is here showcasing drink, and maybe she's showing me choking because of taking this drink. Clarity, please. Clarity, please. Why is party here? Clarity. Why is party here? Oh, I feel it again. Holy crap. The drink. Oh gosh. She drank whatever this was. This was forced on her. This choked her. Oh my gosh. It's okay, beautiful. It's okay. It's not hurting me. It's okay. Then she shows me lights out, but I feel as though she was still here. It's something like she went lights out, or there's something about an ending or being knocked out. All right, so I feel Sorry, everyone. I'm just trying to get control of this this energy. Once this happened, this was the nail in the coffin. There's no coming back after this. I don't think completely unalived, but there's no coming back from this. And it's showing a lights out. Like, I feel choking. I'm not feeling pain. I'm just feeling pressure, but it's tight. And I'm sure she was feeling pain. I'm not trying to say that she wasn't. It's just for me, and the energy, how it's showcasing it to me, is not able to, like, feeling a strong pressure in the chest and on the throat, and choked, and feeling like suffocating, almost feeling like suffocating. Let me try to see where this happened. Yeah, it just felt very shocking. I do feel this energy here coming in, feeling very shocking, but I get pulled to, I don't know if it happened someplace close to water. I know that if where this situation, okay, I have the clarity and the truth card. So I do feel as though, I know in the past I've looked at the motel as possibly where they were, but I'm getting, again, pulled to water in the boat. Water in a boat there. I'll try to get further clarity. And again, being stuck, being frozen, being abandoned next to water. So regardless, ultimately taken, I feel, on a boat somewhere. And let's get further clarity for that. Were you taken on a boat? Either, yes, there it is. And it's showcasing Queen of Swords energy as a truth. Okay, speaking of truth. So for me as a reader, I have that. Now, I do feel as though it was either her going on a boat, right? And under false intentions, thinking that they're going someplace else. And it wasn't the best time of year. And I have Justice coming out. I'm wondering if there was, in the High Priestess, there is the potential here of being misled and taken out, and then having everything else happen somewhere else. Or everything happening kind of all at once, and thinking going on this boat for a different reason, and then everything unfolded. Or her physical remains or her body's taken on this boat, and it's part of the path to where she is currently. Let me just try to see if I can get a card to showcase from her energy of if she was feeling let's see, was there abuse? Well, that's not the right way to ask, because there was abuse happening all along, but I'm just trying to see, okay, beautiful. Your energy going on the boat. Show me how you felt going on the boat. I think she was misled, which would really completely change the timeline. I get the Lover's card. And the Eight of Pentacles. And then I have the mistrusting, Seven of Swords, don't trust, and the Four of Swords. So I don't know. It's difficult to pinpoint, but it is really showcasing, I do believe, that Jarvis, his energy, again, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, was also on this boat. Yeah. I get the Hierophant, I get the Ten of Swords, and I have the Tower. So this is impactful. And I've gotten boat energy multiple times, so much so that I'm sticking with it's a boat, it's an actual physical boat, and she was taken on this boat in some way, shape, or form. And I think that it took her 2, there it is again, taken on this boat by an Emperor energy or a King of Pentacles energy or a masculine energy. And now I get, again, seeing things from a different perspective. So I do feel as though it's possible she thought she was going on this boat as part of this love dynamic, because I do feel as though he completely made her believe, and this is Jarvis's energy, made Nazia's energy, made Nazia believe here in the physical that he loved her, that maybe they were going to get married, that he would possibly run away with her. I feel pulled to all of that. And I think that maybe he even said, like, we'll have a family together. Like, he completely lied to her. And I have her coming out as the Empress energy. She's comes to me as an Empress energy, a butterfly, but today she actually came to me as a spider, showing me a bigger web that needed to be revealed, a bigger web that needed to be revealed of the lies. The King of Pentacles energy is here. This King of Pentacles, I think, is king, and I feel pulled to that. And there's a castle up there. I feel as though, I don't know if it could be where there could be property owned, and see that castle? There's something to do with a castle too. So I feel pulled to that. I've gotten it multiple times in the energy, and I can't ignore that anymore either. I don't know if it is up in an elevated position as to where her physical remains are located, or one of the places, but I feel really pulled that that is important as well. All right, let me just see here. Let me go to another deck and just confirm that King was involved with remains of some sort, with moving her body, or the Knight of Pentacles. Now, this didn't come out as the King, but this is who I see as the, and then I have the Ten of Swords. So this is my Hitman card. I use this to tell me, like, up to no good, subversive, someone like a hitman. I'll get the job done. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Something along those lines. I feel this guy's involved more. Involved more. Let me just see if I get further clarity, further confirmation. Involved more in, yeah, the King of Swords, and she's showing me the butterfly. Yes, so there I have the butterfly. She's showing me the butterfly, and is definitely involved more. So let me just confirm from one other deck. We'll go to this deck and see what we get come out. And then I'm getting the feeling again. So seeing something from a different perspective. Do we have to see things from a different perspective in regards to King? Is that what has to happen? Seeing things from a different perspective. 8 of Cups in regards to, yes, the Ace of Swords is here. Now, I've previously gotten a timeline issue that came out in regards to something's off with the police timeline that they have. And I did watch a little bit of it, and I think, yeah, I feel as though there's something wrong with the timeline. I don't know. I know with pinging of Jarvis's phone. So it's possible there was a handoff, or I kept hearing the words bait and switch. I don't know if it's the correct, there it is, King. I was going to say, when I see the Strength card, I want it to showcase King, or when I see King of Pentacles, I want it to showcase his energy. I said that to her prior to coming into this reading. So I am now seeing, again, this type of energy where I think either a phone was handed off, or remains were handed off, or something was handed off. Look at that. Or her physical body was handed off to a Ten of Pentacles energy. I want to go to another deck, though, just to seek clarity. This one doesn't want to shuffle. I have Emperor energy. Okay. Was your physical body handed off, the Hierophant, to King in any way? 5 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. Oh, goodness gracious. Sorry about that. something with the desert. I don't know, because it all fell towards the desert. I'm going to have to look at that again. But Six of Pentacles is here, just kind of like the Six of Cups. Again, like showing a handoff. Showing a handoff. I'm being led now to the desert, so let me just see what I get from that. I'll go to another deck. Okay. Okay, let me see. Why is desert here? Why is the desert here? And it's in reverse. What are you trying to showcase? I feel it in my head, in the back of my head. What are you trying to showcase to me in regards to secrets? I have secrets with the moon. Now this is interesting because it does have two pillars and it shows close to water. So I don't know if it's like trying to show the actual location of, I think so. Look at that. A desert is kind of like an island. And I'm being pulled, oh, it popped out. It popped out. I'm being pulled to an island every time. So I do feel as though yes, an island, but also an island that has some sort of arches or structure. I mean, pulled to church, but it doesn't have to be a church, but something that would look architecturally like that. Or castle. Okay, let's go back to, and that's where her final, like, that's where remains are. That's where remains are. Okay. All right, so did this boat, there's the strength card, King's energy. All right, was King, this is the King of Pentacles. So King's energy. Let me go to a different deck. Okay, let me go to this deck. Show me, please, was King on this boat? See in the World card, was King on, the Four of Fire wants to come out. Look at, with the four, see that? And the Strength card. I've said the Strength card would be his energy, right? That's him. That's him coming out. And look at this, the boat. I think King was on this boat. I think that there could have been a handoff of, I guess, physical, sorry if I knocked the camera, everybody, physical remains or her actual person. Let me just see. Okay. Confirmation. She's just pulling me into the lion, which I'm gonna associated with King's energy. So she's pulling me in. So I'm getting a yes with a bigger web. So his energy is definitely involved more than we are aware of at this moment. Will this come to light? That he has been, I think so, because I'm being shown the Hierophant now. It's going to come to light that he is, I'm seeing an owl, which is knowledge coming in. There's going to be information coming in regards to this bigger web. Okay. Were you unalived at this point, beautiful? Were you unalived at this point? I have the Sunlight card coming out. I don't think completely. Now I have the do you see this being put in water? And that's the Tower. Okay, let me ask this. Because I just don't know. It feels now like the body was passed off, or at least some of it was passed off, right? Because I don't know for sure if all in one piece or not, but it feels as though passed off. And I have the King of Coins on the bottom of the deck here showing me his energy again, passed off to King's energy. And I'm feeling as though he was then tasked with getting rid of some of her remains. And I have the Chariot coming out and the Hermit coming out and Justice. And in the shallows, in some sort of wasteland area, some sort of in between. And I feel as though his energy, let's see, I don't know if there, I was just going to say took a boat, and look at that card there. So we have the passing card and it's water. I also feel like there's this road, because I have it here, this road in the woods, possibly a house cabin fixture or a castle, something structure-like that's elevated. Okay. Is this the issue with the timeline? Is this the issue with the timeline? The fact that you were, I have Six of Cups, yes, handed off, or like a bait and a switch, trying to confuse. I was just shown a card of confusion, trying to confuse. Okay, thank you. What's this one? Yeah, Two of Swords, trying to confuse or make it difficult to pinpoint. Because again, I keep thinking if they think, yeah, with the Sun, a lot of times there's the belief, no body, no crime, but not true, right? But it does help if you do find the physical remains. Okay. All right. Well, this was a lot. This was a lot, and I apologize. I'm still kind of recovering from processing through. All right, let me try to see if there's anything else that her energy is wanting to bring forward. Show me what else I need to see here, beautiful. Show me what else I need to see here. I feel like she tried to hold on. I do. And I'm seeing like all of this around the neck. And it was really trying to hold on. Really trying to hold on, but just was not able to. And again, just feels abandoned. Feels abandoned. Feeling forgotten, because now I'm seeing this card up here, forgotten. I'll go to these decks and see if we get anything else. Yeah, she tried to hold on. She didn't want to give up. She didn't want to give up. Anything else from this deck that will help us? Something. Something about home. It's showcasing trying to find her way home. Trying to find her way home. Because I'm getting pulled to home, remembering, and then candle in the wind. And I feel as though trying to find her way home. And then let me just see, is there anything from this deck? River wants to come out. Feeling also that she was feeling used. Anything further? Underwater. And secret messages. So I do feel as though there's possibility of more messages coming out. Young is here. And is there anything else from this deck, beautiful, that you want to come out? What's this one? Island. Island is here. Okay. Island is here. And I was looking at moved body. Yes. Moved body is here. And I was looking at this card here, which I feel as though left on this island, abandoned on this island, underwater, feels waist deep, if anything. And river, moved body. Let me just see if there's anything else from this deck that wants to come out. Elevated position. There's something to do with seeing things from an elevated position that will help to find her hidden. So I don't know if you're up and then could see better, because I get that multiple times. I get that multiple times where in an elevated position and would then be able to see. Yeah, I have tall coming out. So something tall, or she could be in an elevated position, but I just get water again coming out. So there's really something about that. Anything more? Anything more from this deck? Showing me again what was the drink that was given that then caused her, I have ice coming out. I felt that before. The drink that caused, she didn't want it. She didn't want to take it. No, I don't want to take it. That was a big red flag, obviously, of something not being right. And then she couldn't fight back. She couldn't fight back. Okay, let me go to wishing that she had paid attention to the red flags. I have another deck that I wrote out. I just want to get further clarity in regards to anything that might want to come out from this deck to help with the location. Could be private property. I've had this come out before. Could be private property. Lost at sea. Again, showing like a possibility of an island. Seeing things from a different perspective, seeing things from a different vantage point or an elevated position in order to maybe look down into. Floating. So lots of water references here. I've asked to get a card for King and I get Witness. I also have Toxic and Woods. Witness, Toxic, and Woods coming out. Possibility of a bridge. And then let me just see if there's anything else that wants to come out. In the sky, again, having to see something from an elevated position. I've gotten this one multiple times. It's come out. It's telling me, I'm seeing lied to me, lied to me, lied to me. The cell phone. What's this one? What's this one? Car. This one says sports car. Police. I'm just going to shuffle this until I get all of them. Greed that she's wanting to showcase to me. Lied to me. All right, is there anything more? Oh, it's a mess. It's a mess. So there's some sort of trust no one. Staged. Things got, yeah, now she's telling me timeline issue. So things got very muddied. The waters got muddied. Something got mixed around. There's a timeline issue. And look at that desert. Something more with seeing from a different perspective in regards to this desert location. And let me see. I'm going to go to another deck now and see if we get any further clarity in regards to the desert card, because I keep being pulled to that in regards to seeing something from a different perspective. This timeline issue is going to be big, though. It's important, and it's going to set the stage for, I guess, maybe seeing things from a different perspective. It's time to be brave. Fairy of the Highlands. What's the opposite of a desert? Highlands, right? Is what I would think. And then look, Shallow grave. Butterfly. Highlands. Oh, what's that? The power of 3. Okay. Goes with this. So something about the power of 3 or seeing from an elevated position. Up high. Highlands. Oh, goodness gracious. There's really, it's like seeing things from a different perspective. A desert would be dry lands, right? I don't know. I could be just... There's something about seeing things from a different view, a different vantage point, a different perspective. I'm going to check another deck just to see if we get anything further clarity-wise in regards to the desert location. Why is the desert card here, please? Why are we being shown desert? Why are we being shown desert? I have the lighthouse. I have king energy again. I have the tower. This card comes out every time I do a reading on her. It's in reverse right now. So like seeing something from a different perspective. Spirit of the cat is coming out. Fanciful, curious, independent. But there's a fence here. I believe it's near water and woods, right? So that's coming out. Let's see if we get anything further. Showcasing again like the shoreline upside down though. So I don't know again if it could be sand, anchor. I have anchor, boat. There's something here about upside down or seeing things from a different perspective. I'm going to try one more time just from another deck, and then I'm going to end this for today, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate you very much. I have chills on the bottom of the deck, so this is really confirmation that there's something deeper to be uncovered here. Yep, it's something deeper to be uncovered here. Bridge in reverse. Bridge in reverse. What's this? These two. Then I have the chills card coming out. So under a bridge, woods, looking up at the sky, guardian angel, cloud shapes, chills for confirmation with the bridge in some way, and then woods. But there's something, I'm gonna have to dig deeper on this. So the biggest takeaways that I've gotten today was really feeling the throat. Yeah, the balloon, freedom. See the reflection. There's something more. And I have orbs of light confirming that. And 1111, you are on the right path. Spiritual awakening, the water there, reflection, having to look into, getting elevated to look into. I've seen things, and then I have the spider. Okay, I'm ending with the spider because that's what she showed me today before I came into the reading. Was she showed me a spider, so I'm going to end with the spider. I will hopefully be able to rewatch this and then break some more things down. I appreciate it. Please let me know in the comment section anything that you're seeing, and I'm sending love and light that this beautiful girl, that her remains are found and she's able to be put in a final resting place that she deserves. Love and light.